Lights up. Harley walks on stage into a construction site. There are pieces of wood and cement, scaffolding and the beginnings of a wall on one side, and a few remains of playground equipment. Harley looks around, swings her arms, kicks up dust or rocks, etc. Jack enters.
Harley!
Jack? What are you doing here?
I'm in town this weekend for my sister's birthday. I thought I'd drop by. Your dad said you'd gone for a walk, so I followed your regular route.
I don't have a regular route.
Yes, you do. You always go to the same places first.
At this point, there's the feeling that they should hug, but something stops them. They stand and look at each other for a moment.
Which sister, Louise?
No, Brenna. Louise is at law school in D.C.
Right, Brenna.
She owns a shelter now. You know, the one where she used to volunteer back in high school. She's really excited.
I bet.
Slightly awkward silence as Harley climbs a few feet up something and then jumps down, ignoring Jack, continuing to examine the site and occasionally snatch something on the ground with her foot.
So, how have you been? You finally graduated this year, right? That must have been exciting.
I graduated last year, Jack.
Oh, right. So, what are you doing now?
I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
What was that?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay then.
Jack walks over to the old monkey bars where Harley is and starts to climb the rungs, but then steps back down and brushes his pants off.
Remember when this was the best playground this side of town?
Sure do.
Swinging from the monkey bars.
We'd come here after school every day.
You'd rescue mice and hide them under the slide.
And you'd build towers out of rocks.
And we went to middle school.
And the younger kids seemed to forget it existed.
Because they built a new one close to the school. You moved to 7th grade.
And this place was ours. And only ours.
She jumps from the monkey bars and drops next to Jack.
Doesn't look like much of anything now, though. Not something someone will let their kids play in, I've never heard.
They'll be moving the rest of the metal out soon. They're tearing it up.
You know what for?
Nope. Maybe a parking lot or an office building. Always need more parking lots and office buildings. Say, where do you work now?
Grant agency.
What's that again?
You wouldn't like it. Lots of paperwork.
And you finished your degree?
Yeah.
Harley picks up a mangled frisbee from the ground and throws it to Jack. Jack tries to catch it and misses.
Wow, never seen you miss a frisbee before.
Well, I'm a little out of practice. What did you say you were doing again?
Nothing. I told you already.
Just nothing?
I mean, I still work at Carson's on weekdays, but otherwise not much else has changed. Well, you're not here anymore. That changed.
You're not mad, are you?
What, that you're a grown-up now? Of course not.
You're lying.
This is the second time you visited since your graduation.
I've been busy.
You're always busy.
I only had 3 years to get my bachelor's. You know.
Why?
Because it was... I told you this at Christmas. You still didn't get it.
Nope.
There is a pause as Harley continues to look around the site, pick things up, examine old equipment, etc.
Mad that they're tearing this place up?
Aren't you?
Not really.
How are you not? We spent practically every day here, Jack. When we were in school together, and even when you went to high school and I was still in middle school. When you weren't afraid to get dust on your pants when you could catch a frisbee. This playground was our entire childhood.
It was, Harley. And this right now isn't our childhood. I don't even live here anymore. How could I be mad about a place I only used to go?
I still live here. I still go here.
It's because you haven't realized you don't need to.
Jack starts to walk away.
Hey! What do you mean? I don't need to go here. I just have nothing else to do on weekends, is all. What are you trying to say? Jack!
Okay. Listen. You want to come over tomorrow afternoon? Brenna knows you. She won't mind.
Harley shrugs and scuffs the ground with her foot.
It'll be cake.
Chocolate.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Good. See you then.
See ya.
Jack walks away, and Harley turns around to look at the former playground. She stares at it for a moment, then exits. Blackout. A few things have been moved around to show the workers have been there, but it is mostly as it looked before. Jack enters exhausted and sits on the end of the slide and leans back. Harley enters shortly after.
Hey, there you are!
Yeah, I just came out here for some air.
And wound up here.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah.
Did you have fun at Brenna's party?
Yeah, I hadn't seen a lot of those people in a while.
I'm surprised. You all live pretty close, don't you?
Yeah, we just never seem to cross paths.
I noticed you and Brenna talking up a storm by the punch bowl. Catching up on old times.
She was telling me all about the shelter. It's really interesting, actually. They take in dogs, cats, any animal that's lost or injured or homeless. And they fix them up, take care of them, get them socialized and ready for new owners. She was talking about this new training program where even the meanest dogs... Hey!
What?
Check this out!
It's an interestingly shaped metal object.
Weird. I wonder how it got there.
It's probably a piece that fell off an alien spaceship. No, an alien spy camera. Disguised as shrapnel. They ejected it when flying over this area because they thought the civilian activity would be able to tell them something about the best method of taking over the planet.
Or it used to be part of the old teeter-totter that took off.
Boring!
Here, I bet I can make it over the fence.
He throws the object as hard as he can off stage, but we hear it hit the fence and fall to the ground.
Too low.
That cloud looks like a duck.
Which cloud?
Well, it changed shape. That one there, right over the cement track.
Oh, I see it. It's not a duck.
Fish.
Meatball?
Hippopotamus.
Marshmallow.
Harley swats at Jack's head.
You have no creativity. Think of something better.
Okay. It's a snake coiled around a pumpkin with a turkey pecking at it inside.
No, it isn't. You just made that up.
No, it's totally there.
Show me.
Jack stands behind Harley and points to different parts of the cloud as he explains it.
See, there's the turkey's head right there, and there's the stem on the pumpkin. No, the lumpy part over there. And there, that's the turkey's tail.
They continue looking at the clouds for a few moments.
Hey, Harley. What do you want to be?
Huh?
Like, 10 years from now, where do you see yourself? I know it sounds like a dumb interview question, but I'm actually curious. This is the one thing we never really talked about. What do you want to do?
Those are two very different questions.
How so?
What I want to do and what I want to be. I know what I want to be.
And that is?
Harley.
You're already Harley, silly. And you always will be.
Not if I'm not careful.
What do you mean?
I can't just do whatever to make money, you know? I could get eaten, swallowed up whole. The world out there is treacherous. If you don't watch out, they'll trap you in a maze of cubicles and you'll wander through it for the rest of your life, forgetting why you're there and who you are and why you want out. That's the first thing. I'm going to make sure they can't take me and make me forget.
You make it sound like the entire working world is a conspiracy. Look, there's nothing out there that can make you forget who you are. Look at me. I work for a huge company. I live in a maze of cubicles myself, and I'm still me.
Are you?
Of course I am.
He pushes Harley playfully and escapes her retaliation via some rusty monkey bars.
For now, maybe. But if you want to be successful, you'll have to follow their rules eventually. They'll make you selfish and oblivious, just like they are.
I'm not selfish or oblivious, and I won't become so. Not all of them are evil, Harley.
They're not like you, though. How do you even survive in that world if you're still the same as you always were?
I just know how to act different ways in different places.
How you act is who you are.
They make feints at each other from opposite sides of the slide as Harley moves as if to chase Jack.
If you want to remain yourself, you've got to stay in places that make you act like yourself.
She leaps over the slide and tackles Jack. They fall to the ground and eventually wrestle their way back to the slide area.
I'm always myself.
He brushes dirt off his clothes and sits back down on the slide.
And I didn't know that until I'd seen myself in different places.
Jack sees that Harley is lying on the ground, looking at the clouds. He gets off the slide and sits next to her. He picks up the frisbee from the ground and turns it over in his hands as he talks.
You want to be Harley,
Harley nods.
but Do you know what being Harley means?
Blackout. Lights up on vacant construction site. Most of the playground equipment has now been removed, and the cement truck is sitting where the monkey bars were in the last scene. All lines in the scene are spoken saying in front of the playground. Harley enters. Then Jack.
All packed?
Yep. Suitcase full of clothes and briefcase full of paperwork. How's the frisbee you found?
Oh, you took that? I thought the construction workers had thrown it away.
I carried it home with me yesterday. Absent-mindedly, I guess. It'll give me something to do during lunch breaks, so I don't get out of practice again.
Jack looks around the playground at the construction site.
This place is almost fully empty out. I'll probably start pouring cement soon. Where are you going to hang out now?
I don't know. I'll find a place.
I know you will.
When does your flight leave?
2 o'clock. I should get out of here in half an hour or so.
Well, I won't hold you prisoner. I'm going to be with your sister for most of the afternoon anyway.
What for?
Brenna's showing me around the shelter. It actually sounded pretty exciting when she told me about it. And she said they need more people to help out. If I like it, I'm going to start volunteering. And maybe after a while, they'll hire me full time. I can quit my job at Carson's.
That's wonderful. Sounds like that would be perfect for you.
I know.
12 o'clock.
12:03.
I stand corrected.
It was great getting to hang out with you this weekend. Think he'll be back for Christmas this year?
Who knows? Got so much work to do. I'm probably already behind.
Harley makes a displeased face.
Hey, listen. I know I haven't been visiting much with work and everything. If you want to come visit me in Portland sometime, I'll pay for your tickets.
That would be awesome. And I could check where you live and work and everything.
And it's a plan. I have a 3-day weekend next month. We can hang out then. I know you won't have any schedule conflicts.
Well, not that I know of. I could be off doing big important things. You never know.
You big important things.
Of course. By that time, I could be saving dogs from burning buildings.
I can just see you with a milk spoon, luring poodles down a flaming staircase.
Luring poodles? No way. I'd be climbing over rebels with a wounded Great Dane under each arm.
Well, in that case, you better start working me out. I'd better get going. It was really great seeing you again, Harley.
It's great to see you, too.
See you next month?
You sure will.
They hug. Then Jack walks off stage. Harley waves goodbye to him, takes one last look at the playground, and exits in the opposite direction.